My name is Ashwin Rajesh, and I'm doing the Hero's Journey Real Life project. So my historical topic was the Indian diaspora into Southern Africa. So basic overview of a diaspora includes the British abolition of slavery and then the Indians signing up to go to Africa and be a laborer. So in 1833, the British government abolished slavery by the people, and the colonies needed some laboring since they were used to slavery. So the Indians, of course, signed up, and poverty and living conditions were the main reason they signed up, and they signed up without knowing what was waiting for them. So these coolies, as they were called in some agents to go get the Indians, which included Dutch boating ships and fishing ships, which had really bad conditions, and the fatality rates were really high on these ships. One of these people, or immigrant, Gunha Fowder, was a really savior for these Indians by building temples and schools and creating a lot of money for those Indian immigrants and creating the Indian community in Southern Africa. So if you look at the real life aspect of this, we can see how many people actually migrated to African countries. The 1,004,332 people actually migrated from India into Mauritius, British Guyana, East Africa, and places like that. So in the upcoming image, you'll see people in Mozambique, a group of migrants, and these were the working conditions. It's not really clear in the picture. But this diaspora affected the fate of India, reduced the amount of workers for India, and the amount of revenue. So this picture shows the train work, which was the main work given to Indians in South Africa. So if we look at the hero's journey aspect, we get the call to action, which includes the need of work and the poor working conditions in India. The crisis, also known as the ordeal, was that the fellow Indians were treated as slaves. And it was good for Africans' economy. But as I said, Gunhar Fowder saved them all by building these temples and structures. And that's the end of part 1, the historical hero's journey. So now, if we look at the modern-day Indian migration into the UAE, which is a modern topic, it starts by dreaming, action, and then new laws for work and opportunities and conditions. So in the UAE, many people dream to go there since it's a rich country and a lot of people want to go work there, but the jobs given to the Indians are blue-collar jobs. So they don't really get to work as their dream job. So basically, if the dream job is not approved, then there will be a lot of revolts by the Indian community. And that's what happened in Dubai. So basically, they were given cleaning up or taxi driver or blue-collar jobs, stuff like that. But the United Arab Emirates are starting to now give Indians jobs like IT companies or car workers, better pay, better conditions, better jobs, and new rules for immigrants who come in. Now, this has been refined for about almost a long years, but if you look at the amount of people in India, 40% of the Indian community come from Kerala, which is a lot. And they're all Malayalam speaking. So if you look at this graph that we're going to pass around in class, then you can see that the India's highest rating, immigration, is the United Arab Emirates. So a lot of Indians are going to the UAE for work. Now, if you take a look at this graph represents the Indian immigrants in each of the countries over a time period. You can see that it's increasing. So now we'll take a look at the hero's journey aspect of this amazing modern-day Indian migration. So the call to action. It's the Indians' dream jobs that driving the force, and the bad working conditions still found in India, but the working conditions are less. The immigrants faced a hard hit when they discovered that the UAE doesn't give as much benefits and money to foreigners as they do to born UAEs. Now this would be the crisis because it's not what they expected and they're heartbroken. So the reward. So Indians fought hard with their own get rid of discrimination movement, and they got new rules and laws in place for companies and the city of Dubai. They changed the city of Dubai. That's a big deal, and that rewarded the Indians. And then that would be the end of part 2. Thanks for watching. That's signing off, Ashwin.